Hey everyone, welcome to Humble Pursuit. So, wanted to share this with you today. A lot of people always ask me about some eating, so I want to try to share some of my little videos that I'll put together for some of the healthier things that I make to eat. So today we have my overnight oats. They're my protein overnight oats. So what I do is I mix some protein with some oatmeal and different things and let it sit overnight. So today I'm using some unsweetened almond milk. If you're looking for lower calories, I do sometimes switch in between that, and I'll use the Fairlife. Just Fairlife sometimes makes it a little thicker, but I make 2 servings per bowl, and then I'll just usually make me 6 servings. What I'll do, I bought these little jars here on Amazon. They're just mason jars with tops. With the tops, the lid comes off, and it has some foldable spoons in there. And before I was sitting behind the desk most of the day, I had these when I was out in the field, and it come in handy. That way I always had a spoon with me or whatever. So but what I'll do is I do about 1 1/4 of the milk, pour that in my mixing bowl. I don't necessarily measure everything. Since I'm making two servings, this is I do like 2 spoons. This is just cottage cheese, and then I'm using the 000 yogurt. I will get the plain Greek yogurt sometimes too. This is the 000 15 grams of protein yogurt. This is the flavored, and I like it sometimes because it's already got the flavor in it. This is the berry one. So I'll mix that up, kind of get it thin. Give me a bigger spoon. Mix that up real good. And then I will get 1/2 cup of measuring, and I do my oatmeal. And I'm doing 2 servings, so I will do 2 scoops of the oats. I also put chia seeds in mine. Just very healthy, good in fiber. I don't necessarily measure the chia seeds. And then I will get one-4 cup of some nuts. And I use these. It actually just adds extra calories, but to me, it gives it a good texture. I have some raw nuts, but I also do have a bag of the mixed berry nuts. It comes with raisins in it. To me, it just gives it a good flavor. And depending on what kind of fruit I'll put in it, today I am putting some banana. So what I'll do is I'll just get me some of this the PB Fit. It is your peanut butter. Probably not as healthy. I mean, it's lower calories than the regular peanut butter, but I love peanut butter. I eat that as a snack all the time. Sometimes I'll just go get a spoon and get me a spoon of peanut butter, and that's kind of like my Reese's Pieces that's how I kind of think of it in my head anyway, since I don't really eat candy no more. Since I started this journey of eating better, I've cut most of that stuff out. I'll have an occasional candy bar every once in a while, but I try not to eat any of that processed food, candies or anything very much. Today I'm just going with this plant protein superfoods called Happy Viking. It's 20 grams of protein. This ain't the normal kind. I actually went to a store the other day and they had it on sale, so I went ahead and bought it. I had never had it before. Usually my protein comes with about 25 grams a scoop. This is only 20. I'm just gonna throw an extra scoop in there, just for giggles. I don't mind getting more protein. It's a lot more filling to me. But this is probably one of my favorite foods. It is my favorite breakfast food. I like to eat this after I do my run. It's cold, it's refreshing. But it has my nuts in there, my chia seeds, cottage cheese, yogurt, grains, protein. And today, so I had a frozen banana. And I usually put half a banana if I put any other berries in it. And since I'm doing 2 servings, I'm going to put the whole frozen banana in there. And then I'll mix that up. And you can thin it out if you want it thinner. It doesn't bother me to have thick oatmeal. And then today I'm going with the triple berry medley. I do like my banana, but I do like putting my berries in there. When they're frozen, they seem to melt in the oatmeal, and it gives it kind of like the almost like a strawberry berry syrup that you might get to put on maybe like your pancakes or something. I just like the flavor it gives the oatmeal when it melts. This one has, I put me a couple strawberries in there. It comes with a couple blueberries. Sometimes you gotta kind of reach down in the bag and get past the strawberries because they seem to like to throw you a lot of strawberries in there over everything else. But you get in the bottom of the bag and you can get some raspberries. And basically what I'll do is I'll mix all this up. And that is, let me rinse my hands off. That is 2 servings. I'm a little extra. I pour it back in my measuring cup just because it's easier to pour in my jars. Sometimes I will, like on my next one, I might add some honey. I do like adding the honey as my sweetener. A lot of times I'll buy the local honey here in town. I'll find a farmer selling some local honey. There's a lot of people where I live that sell honey. And then I'll just get my jar, or my 2 jars. And I'll pour this in my jars and just half it up. If I had to guess, one of these jars probably has about 800 calories, just guessing. Like I said, I don't necessarily measure everything. I do measure the oatmeal and some of the other things. Another good thing too is usually when I get done, I have a little extra. It's like a little treat while I make my drawers. And that's one. And 2. And that is what I'll be eating them for breakfast the next 6 days. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Hope this helps. Like I said, when I go run my 6 miles in the morning, this is one of my go-to little breakfasts. I usually eat this 6 days out of the week. On the weekend, I'll get me some fresh eggs and stuff, and from our little farm here, and make some eggs and stuff. But this is one of my go-to breakfasts. So, hope you guys enjoyed.